swear they never really understand me. I need a comment like I need a Grammy. She needs to flow with her designer panties.
What's up, guys? I'm Donnie with Johnny Vendor Productions, and today we're going to talk about my new monopod. I bought this this week for this little commercial shoot I got going on, and it's just going to make it easier to put it on a monopod, because my monopod, it's okay, but it's like the twisty kind, and it's Amazon. It doesn't have a base, so I can't just leave it there or stand it up by myself. Now, I wouldn't recommend standing these up by yourself with an expensive camera on it. Be able to grab it real quick, because it's not a tripod. Obviously, it's a monopod. So things happen. Just be conscious of that. It's a Cayer monopod. When it's folded up, it's 27. What is it? It's 27.7 inches, which is, I mean, it's not very big at all. It's very compact, easy to take with you on shoots and all that good stuff. Throw it in your gear kit. You know, it comes with a little carrying case, so it's easy to take with you onto shoots, and throw it in your bag, throw it in your truck, whatever. Easy to take with you. The monopod only weighs 4 pounds, so again, it's very easy to take with you, very light. It can hold up to 13.2 pounds, so you can put all your DSLRs and mirrorless cameras, you won't have any problem with this at all. Even putting on, your microphones and all that good stuff, you'll be fine. It comes with the motion, a fluid head, so you get the good pan and tilts. I actually have the my Sony a7 III on the Cayer tripod right now, and this tripod for the price is amazing. The head is very fluid, so it's you get very smooth shots. I haven't had any problems with it. I've actually gotten compliments on this, thinking that it was because it's just such good quality, that people think that it's way more expensive than it is. I mean, it's not cheap, the tripod, but it's not expensive as some of them that I've seen out there. So, and it works fantastic. I haven't had any issues with it on shoots. So Cayer's been really good to me so far. I want to get the switch pod. That's gonna be my new, instead of using my Gorilla Pod, I'm gonna check out that switch pod. So I'll be doing a video on that soon. Just to recap, it's been a minute. I've been using the Mckinnon ND filters, the variable ND filters, and it's amazing. I got the 2 to 5 stop, love it. Makes all the difference in the world when you're outside. If you got the 6 to 9 stop, leave me a comment down below and let me know how you like those, because I may get one of those too. I don't know yet if I need that. I'm sure I need it for some shoot or not, but the 2.5 has been doing me really good so far, so I'm happy with that. It's a 4-section monopod, and these got the clips, so you don't have to do I hate the twist ones, man, because those kill your hands and you can never get it. It's never quite right. So I prefer like the locking mechanisms, so that is going to be a must. The locking mechanisms for me, I think, is going to make all the difference. Plus with the fluid head and the stand, it's going to work for me. It's going to work for my setup exceptionally well. So like I said at the beginning, all folded together, it's 27.7 inches, and it extends all the way up to 71.2 inches, I believe. Let me check that. 71.3 inches. So I was off by 0.1, so that's pretty close. So I'll tell you more about these facts as we go over it. Let's check out the product. What do you think? So here's the box. It's Cayer. It's a Cayer monopod. Let's open it up and take a look. Don't even need the knife, but it's just satisfying to do that. Okay. Until you stab your hand, which I did a couple months ago. I got stitches that went all the way to the bone in my thumb. It looked like a horror scene. Thank you to my fiance for helping me clean up after we got back from the hospital. I appreciate that. She's rad, and I'm clumsy. All right, so you get another nice carrying case. You get a similar one. It's obviously bigger for the tripod, but it's a similar quality. It's very durable. You can take this with you. You don't have to worry about it getting messed up in travel. I appreciate a nice case with your gear. So this is the pan, like the handle that you'll like pan and tilt. So put that there. Here's the actual monopod itself. We'll get that out of there in a second. And then you get a nice little strap, that's just nice to have sometimes if you're walking around a big venue or something, just to throw on your shoulder. Especially if you have the Peak Design clips like I do, I can just shove my camera in one of those, and then this can either go in my bag, or I can just throw it up on my shoulder and then make sure you get a quick release plate, which I did. I'm gonna get some better ones, but I just got a easy one to put on here so I can just loosen up, because these come with those big sliding brackets like on the tripod and on like my where is that, like on my Ronin S. And if you don't have a quick release plate that matches all of your things, so you can get from one camera to another camera, put this camera on the monopod and take that camera off the monopod, put it back on the Ronin tripod, vice versa, it makes life a living hell if you don't have the quick release on however many cameras you have. Quick release plate for each of those cameras, so you go very quick between whatever stand or monopod or Ronin gimbal or whatever you're putting it on. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of time and a lot of frustration. So just spend that extra money and get some quick release plates. Okay, and this it has like a little, that's cool, it's got like a little zipper inside of here, and it's got like your Allen wrenches and paperwork. So here you get an extra bracket, which is cool. I do appreciate having the extra bracket. I'm gonna put a quick release on that, and then you get your for the bottom. So if you're just shooting in one plate, you want that so it'll dig into the ground. You can kind of rotate it, and then you got the other version that's gonna go. I guess it's gonna go with the stand. I don't know. This will go with the stand, and then this will go. Well, I don't know yet. We'll find out together. But I mean, I get this. My other one has this, just this like triangular that you set on the ground, because it doesn't have a stand. Which that's why I bought this, because I can't. I was walking around this big venue with that one day. Although the footage did get on the news, which was really cool to see. It would have been so much just easier if I could have set that down, grab my other camera, shot something, put it back in my clip, grab the monopod, instead of having to like hold this, shoot with this, make sure this isn't falling. It's gonna make things a lot easier, which I like to be. I like to. Was it think smart, work smart, not hard? Jesus, not a brain fart. No, yeah, work smart, not hard, kids. Okay. So let's check it out. Oh, Velcro. Oh Lord. I'm about to put like that 5 minutes later thing from SpongeBob or something. Trying to think of that. Alright. I have a feeling I'm gonna love this thing. There may be one more that I buy, just because I like the way that you can pop it in and out of different situations, but for the money right now, this was like half of that cost, so this will do me just fine right now. And I already knew how the product was because of the product. Totally cool with that, and I can tell right now. And I got the carbon fiber version of the monopod, because obviously my light, and this thing is super light. It's almost like a freaking. I feel like it's like from Star Wars. It's like a lightsaber. So you got the smaller version. I'm looking at it right now. It's kind of like the smaller version of the fluid head on the tripod, which is cool. Yeah, this is the same quality as the tripod, so I'm gonna be cool with that for sure. Okay, so here are the feet, and it's got like a little lever that you can push up and down, so if you want to go further, and then it'll lock in, or if you want it to be flat, go like that, and then just do that with all these guys. And see, it's got this ball right here, so it kind of rotates. Like if you want to go down on a shot or come back on a shot. That's cool. I gotta figure out these feet though, because these feet ain't. Okay, there you go. Make sure it clicks. And then tighten this sucker up if you don't want this to rotate. And you're good. And then bam. So then you can put your camera down, use another camera to shoot, and then don't worry about, just be close to this so that if it does start to fall, you notice it tilting depending on how big of a lens or, you know, all the gear that you have attached to this, that it doesn't take a big spill onto the ground, you break your $3,000 lens, and then your whole day is shit, and it sucks. Trust me, it's happened to me before. Luckily, I didn't break my expensive lens. Thank the camera gods that day, but just that feeling that you get in the pit of your stomach, you're like, I just broke my G Master. But thank God, but it didn't happen, so thank God. Okay, now these are the levers that I was talking about. I just like these better because you can kind of adjust them as you want, and then it's in place. You don't have to unscrew or tighten anything. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And you get 4 sections, and it's, I mean, this is pretty self-explanatory by now, but let's go over what you can do with this thing. It's 4 pounds, which is good. That was my fiance. She just texted me, how did I forget Evan Peters was in Phil of the Future? She must be watching Disney Plus. I don't know what Phil of the Future is. She's a little younger than I am. Go me. What is Phil? Sorry guys, I'll be back. I gotta figure out what she's talking about. I was like, you just made it into the video I'm recording right now about this, and she's gonna be like, oh, you idiot. And I'm gonna be like, I know, it's but you love me. She's confused. I am recording. Okay, so this has 4 sections. All these locks, which I prefer. Let's see. So the max payload you can put on this thing is about 13.2 pounds, which is going to be plenty for running on with your DSLRs and your mirrorless. You might even get away with some of the bigger cameras. Just keep in mind, be next to this thing, because if it starts to fall, grab that sucker. You got the fluid head, so you get smooth motions with panning and tilting. You're gonna get, you can adjust things down here, and you can take off this stand and make this strictly a tripod for your camera, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna do a more in-depth review on, you know, first-person use of this. Put both of my cameras on. I actually put all 3 of my cameras on here, and play around with it, see how it goes, and I will give y'all a more in-depth review of how I use it in the field and how it performs. Which, if it's anything like this, the Cayer tripod, it's going to be fantastic, like I said earlier. And yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a like, and if you're new to the channel, please think about subscribing. I'd highly appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it, guys. And if you have any, if you have one of these, leave me a comment below, and let me know how you like it. Give me some tips and tricks and how you used it. If you've used the, like I said earlier, this the ND Filter by Peter Mckinnon, give me your thoughts on that. I love it. I think it's fantastic. But yeah, anyways, guys, subscribe, like, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I'm bringing them careless, I want it forever, but I'm with whatever. Cause these days I've been doing things my